Howdy. And here we are. And yes, Brent, I am. I'm hoping, against hope, that we can finish some buttons in time for Wicked West. So that's what we're doing right now. Working on buttons of all kinds here. So how are you doing? How was your weekend? Go ahead and do this. On here. Last night, Brian figured out how to make it so that it would also show the crosshair on here. And boy, that's a lot more useful than before. 3-day weekend with the kiddo. Yay! All win-win situations. That was good. It was good. I went by very quickly, but it was good. Other than going by stupid quick, it was very good. So, on Friday I had a meeting with the NDK people. Saturday I had a meeting with NDK people. And then Sunday, I went up to Pepper and Bill's, and Bill made pizza. Really good pizza. And so we had some pizza and hung out with Bill and Pepper, and that was cool. And talked about Wicked West Con, whereby Pepper said, "Don't remind me." Which implies to me that Pepper is not as ready for Wicked West as he thinks. So there's that. That's all right. He'll get there. Just means we've got work to do. But I worry a little bit about him, you know? I know, right? He needs to get online more often with us. He needs to be body doubled more. Needs more body doubling. I mean, I've got to admit, I wouldn't be as far as I am if it wasn't for the body doubling. I find it kind of funny that I found this body doubling thing right about the same time that I'd never heard of it before until Troy sent me the link on an article he had read. Didn't even know what it was. And now I know. And I was like, well, that's a thing. Who knew? Right? So. There we go. All right. There we go. Are we still in black and white? We're in black and white. Am I? Are you going to work?
Not quite, but I probably won't come up here.
Okay. Got you. Have a good day at work.
No.
Yep, should be in the next day or two. They're already gearing it up. I'm doing it wrong again. Why am I allowed to do these things? All right. Once more with feeling. I don't think anybody knows what this is. Or you could do that on that. That won't work like you wanted to. He's trying to get out of there. never going to do that again, I think. I think I have. I do too. We're going to make a button out of it. Did this thing where I thought it was going to be a good idea to do this way, and it where I have it default to black and white for the layers, but it doesn't save me any space. And all it's really done is make this markedly more complex than it needs to be to try to do anything else. So I'm going to not do that again because that didn't work like I wanted it to. This is one of those things where Mariah had said, why don't you take one of the pictures from your comic and use it for a button? And I was like, wait, that's actually a good idea. Yes, buttons. We're making... I'm not sure I can get them out here fast enough, but we're going to give it the old college try. All I gotta do is just clean up the rest of this thing that's a mess. We've already got on here, on this button mule, we've got 4 new buttons now, which are, so we've got this guy, officer of the line, and we've got how about nope, and we've got, of course, the Kitty Wakes badge, and I just like this picture of Chang, so I did that. And now we're going to do one with Mayrel. Which I think will be cool. Then that should give us some buttons on the table, provided that Sticker Mule can actually do it. We'll have to see. I think either way, having these buttons won't hurt me. And I discovered that Sticker Mule will do the buttons and give the discount on the volume pricing regardless of which buttons you have. So you get, if it's all by order. So if you order 100 buttons, they give you the pricing for 100 buttons, even if they are 5 different designs. So I don't have to buy 500 buttons to get the discount. I only have to buy like 100 buttons, and I can get 5 designs. So the question really is, if I order it in the next few minutes, like get this done right away, will it be done in time? Like I said, 5. I think we're going to do 5. We've got a lot of things open. There we go. All right, we'll do this and this, and we'll shrink this guy down. To there. So a little bit more like that. Maybe raise it up just a little. There. Take you. Go like this. No, go like this, and clean up all of this kind of weird chatter. Edges here. Bob also said that he could print postcards at 25 cents each, which if I sold them for $2 would be pretty decent. So I asked him if he could roll those before we get to. I want something bright and orange behind her like that. It set fire to her eyes. Ugh, didn't work. We'll have to fix that. So we'll see whether Bob can do that or not. If he can, I asked him if I said, so he was saying that Can's comics and my comics will be available on Thursday, which is perfect. So I'll be picking up everybody's comics on Thursday. That'd be fine. And so I asked him if I put in an order for postcards, could they get done by then? That was a little while ago, so I don't expect him to reply just yet, but we'll see. Yeah, we don't need to find it or anything, says me going, why didn't I do this? Yep. It's not like we need to find it or anything, guy. Stop. I really don't need your help, Microsoft. Thank you, though. Wonder if they'll ever do a thing where they do the, oh, well, since you broadcasted an MSN on your thing, you have to pay us royalties. That would not, in fact, surprise me. Is this I'm not feeling like, I've gotten enough love today? Why is it when I'm on a deadline you need lots of love? Why is that? How do you know these things? He's like, I can't knock over your coffee. I'm so annoyed. Yes, because somebody we know, and I am, forgot to put the website on there. Can't find it if there's no website. So there's the opposite of Y. Be very, very small, but that's okay. You'll be able to still look at it and squint. That's all right. Right? Send more scritches. Send more screeches. Where I was like, this is the one I want. Like, yeah. Let's think. I feel like this could be redder. If I took and went into here, shared resources, took this watercolor backgrounds here, right, this guy right here, kind of took this guy right there. Right? And took you, I just said that. It'd be messy, but I can make it work. Actually. Then I'd have one that was red, which would be good. There we go. Now what I'll do is I'll take this guy, put him as a soft brush like here, and then just kind of go over the edges of this so that it doesn't look obviously like it was two different things. Right, and then it'll be nice, and I have to take some of the blue out of that background, but that's all right. That'll give me a red one, which will be good. Do some tonal correction. There. And now we will save this. There we go. And then that one becomes red, and that works. Where are we?
So you will have to go and reconfigure, apparently. Choose file, you. Oh, good. I see. Looks like there's no way around it on the system except to re-upload everything. That's fine. All right, and there are our 5 buttons. And I get a discount for multiple designs. It's going to cost $80 plus free shipping. And we get this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And those will be 5 different buttons. They all have different color gradients and things like that. They look good. So I like this. This will look good. I think it's great. It's pretty cool. Let's do this thing and see what we get. Wheel. I can pay extra money for it to come in on Friday, or its standard delivery would be free, and that would be Tuesday. So the question really is it worth the $28 to have it at the con? And I actually think it is this time. I should probably have done better next time, but that's all right. So this time we will do it this way. We probably should not have done it this way, but we're going to do it this way, and that'll be fine. So there we go. Bob just wrote back and said that all will be good if we send them today. So we're going to make some postcards. He gave some dimensions for them, which was great of him. So we will say new, and we will say width 6.25 and height 4.25. And I'll make these 300 DPI and hit OK. And then need to put in, actually do a new, and I'll just do, I'll do the old trick I used to do with, there. This is the old trick I used to do in frickin' Photoshop to give me a good bleed on the end. I was like, well, this works. Oh well. And now we have a save. We'll save this as Guy the Artist. And administration, we'll say 300 DPI postcard masters. And we wait. Okay, next thing we're going to do is this. We're going to click here and say www.esdart.com so that we don't have this problem again. Alrighty. There is a podcast I listen to called what is it called? It's I just lost it. Something. Dang it. Dan Carlin's something. Anyway, it doesn't really matter at this point in time. He always says that this is the non-sexy part of history. And I feel like that's what you're watching right now is the non-sexy part of doing art. You know, there's nothing sexy about what I'm doing here. We're just doing a whole bunch of important little bits and pieces and stuff like that. Hardcore history. It took me forever. It's because I had gotten un in my head. Like there was the word un, and I couldn't undo it. Tone correction. We're gonna reverse gradient that. So we'll have a white version. Logo white. And then logo black. Okay, we're just going to do this so I can see what's going on out here. All right. So now we have to pick some postcards to do. Because I feel like we could probably make a deck plans one, which would be cool. Only thing is, I still feel kind of like we should have on here a picture of our said Seabird class ship. There we go. So now you can see what the Seabird class ship looked like. That's kind of nice. Astonishingly, you can almost read all of those things still. That's kind of funny. Didn't expect that, but okay. Save as. Matrix Rising products. JPEG. No, you did it with the safe on. Turn off the safe. Crap. Ah, I'm gonna crash while I'm trying to save stuff. All right. Let's find ourselves something else to make a cool postcard for. Kind of wish I'd thought of this before. Like the just seen. Maybe not. I'm not sure whether that's a good enough one or not. I like this one. Is this where I can use this standee that I've been working on that I'm never going to use ever again because it's not the right pose? Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. Kind of doing the looking around, kind of, I don't know, does this work? Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe I like this one. Maybe I don't. I feel like I'm not getting what I'm looking for here. I'm not getting all the way down to the end of this setup. First of all, I feel like this entire thing is kind of messed up. Like, not messed up, but like my whole folder system is messed up. Like, there are pictures that are not in the right spot. There are pictures that are on the right. It's just weird. Like, this piece isn't even in the right spot. Not even sure what to think about that one. That's not even in my Bellatrix folder. So it's like, well, okay, but how are you supposed to do these things if it's not in the Bellatrix folder? It's like it's not in the right place. I always feel like there's something else missing too. Like, I'm not doing something right here. Thousands of these things all over the place, and I can't find one that works. Like, maybe this. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm going to just steal from right here. You right there. Just take that. I'll take that. Let's put it right here. Just real quickly erase. No, not with that one though. That won't help us any. Or not. There we go. I think it's acceptable, but not really. That's probably better. Not quite as noisy up here. There's a little too much chatter up at the top. This allows me to move this guy over just a little bit. Sort of center in the middle there. Did I do it again? I totally did it again. Keep turning on the stupid safe and saving it with a safe. I'm like, don't save it with a safe. All right. We've done 2 postcards that are with Bellatrix Rising, and I think that's all I need to do for Bellatrix Rising. But I think I should do some other postcards so people can buy some other things. For example, people are really enamored with my kitten bus. I think cute sells, so we should probably put some cute things on here somewhere. I don't know. Just work here. I have a lot of random things in this folder, don't I? I'll betcha if I were to make a couple of these as postcards, we might actually get some ground on this, but I'm asking for trouble with this every time. because we all know that these belong to Disney. At some point in time, they're going to say, stop doing that. And I'll be like, okay. But for right now, I can do it. Hi, some user. Sort of. And I feel like I'm going to get in trouble with Disney anyway, but so I had done this guy a while back and colored him up and everything like that, and I'm very proud of this particular piece. So, but I just making postcards. You know, it's like I'm just making some postcards here, and maybe what we can do is sell some of these postcards at Wicked West, and it'd be. It's not for my comic. So there used to be. I used to belong to a forum called Pencil Jack. And the whole concept of Pencil Jack was to keep you moving as an artist. So they had these competitions every month, which I thought were so clever. These were so cool. And what it was you had a ranking, and you started at the bottom of the rank, and then you'd be paired up with the artist above you on the rank. And both of you would draw the same picture. And then the entire forum would vote on which picture was better. And whoever won moved up a rank. And so your idea was to keep moving up until you got to the top of all these ranks. And so this was a battle between two Disney characters. And my thought process was to actually have Pikachu versus, well, battle between two. It was a battle between two characters, I think was the concept. So I did Pikachu versus Stitch, which I still think is funny. And so, yeah, I'm just going to run with this guy, I think is what I'm going to do. And then put... But yeah, it was a great website, and then they kind of fell apart, and like all things do. So alas, it was. I am doing cell work. I just don't have a print deadline on my cell work. So the cells can be done tomorrow. That's, there's no print deadline on it. So I've got to do at least a couple of more kitten buses. Kitten buses sell like wildfire. Well, I guess they don't sell like wildfire, but they sell. Pepper!
Hola.
We were just commenting that you wouldn't be so stressed out if you were here. You should be here and not be stressed out.
Oh no, trust me, I just got off the phone with PayPal.
You just got what?
I just got off the phone with PayPal Zettel.
Oh, you're fixing that problem.
Yeah. So apparently, they didn't check a box to allow me to have access to a PayPal, to a card reading system, so that I can take in-person payments.
You're
Yeah. And I'm like, I know I've not really done in-person payments in a long time since 2020 because, well, COVID, but you guys don't have that restriction.
Right?
That's a Square restriction. So I have to wait 30 hours and then I'll find out whether or not everything's done. And they're like, well, we also see that you have a card reader on your way too. And I'm like, yep, I ordered that today. Oh, when you come up, I have to, for Wicked West, I need to give you your root beers back. Maya left 2 of them in my fridge.
Or they can just stay there until the next time we're up there. It's not like they'll go bad. And I don't drink root beer. I swear that root beer is good, and then I take one swig and I hate it. And then like 3 months later, I'm like, ooh, root beer must be good. And I take one swig. You know what? And it's like I cannot seem to remember that I hate root beer. So this is one of those things. I keep taking a taste of root beer. It's like the memory of the taste fades. So I keep trying to drink root beer, and I'm like, I hate this stuff. And this is an ongoing cycle with me. But yeah, if you give it to me, then we're just going to have it at the con hanging out. And it's going to be like, like, I don't know what to do. So I'd rather that we didn't and just kept them.
Okay.
And you kept them there, and then we'll use them someday.
That's fine too. I'm not gonna. No. No, I'm just happy that I got all of that hopefully situated. I even jokingly said, it was like, oh, my problem is technology based. How predictable.
Right.
So.
It's Batman Chew. Batman Chew. Let's see what else we can put on here. Man, I guess I could put Black Widow on here. Thanks. You're not helping.
I think I may have to actually
This is
pop off the show.
Now, all of a sudden, you just got here.
No, well, it's a phone call type thing. I don't think I can.
I'm just teasing you. You know I'm teasing you. I'm messing with you because I love you. That's the way it goes. You got a lot of them cut.
Yes.
That's the. Did you get a haircut? I'm like, you got a lot of them cut. That was my grandfather's joke.
Yes. I will be right back, guys.
Okay. Now this one. This will snag the Trekkies. Now that one might not be a bad one to have for this, because I've always liked that picture. That's a good picture. This is the Disco Prize, not the Strange New Worlds Prize Enterprise, which is kind of a bummer because I actually like the Strange New Worlds Enterprise better because these go all the way over the saucer. But when I did this, Strange New Worlds wasn't out yet. So, tonal correction, level correction. Let's get this darkened a little bit richer. Where's the safe on this thing? There we go. I guess he'll be back when he gets back. Now he's back.
Yeah,
Now he's back.
Really fast.
Now he's back. And he's front, too.
No, so that was the printer that I use for my prints, for my art prints.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering, because normally when I've sent them over stuff in the past, I've gotten like a quick, like,
We're good.
thing back saying, here's the price, can we go and head and print? And I'm like, okay, why is it taking 3 days now? No, my email went straight to their junk mail.
Oh, there you go.
I'm like, that means that someone had to say that my email was junk in their system. Yay!
Yeah, well, that may also be. I mean, like, I've had that problem with frickin' Outlook. Outlook periodically just decides that you are no longer my friend.
Yeah.
You are now junk. And you
Yeah.
go to my junk file, and I'm like, really? Really? And it's
Yeah.
like, that sucks.
Yeah.
So,
Yay. Alright.
I'll turn off my save.
there we go. And I'll save as.
So I got the small one being printed, and I completely forgot I had a large one also wanted to get printed that has no border for one of my prints.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna see on how well this is going to do. I don't know if I want to do a bigger print of this. Image size. Oh! 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 No, I'm not going to print that.
Don't print that.
Mm-mm. It's
Full of
22
nudity.
inches by 6.5 inches high.
Or it could be that. I
Yeah.
wonder if I can put the registration in. Kind of like wondering because this is hard to do. Guy, the artist, and I've got my. Let's try this. Let's go in here and find. This is, by the way, Pepper. I don't know if you're looking at this picture. It's on screen, but I used your blue that you gave me, especially for the Daedalus, but
I
also
remember.
on the hull of the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
It is the perfect Starship blue. I love it. It's got a great consistency, and it gives just a little bit of, just a nice like battleship gray. I just wanted you to know I was using your blue
Okay.
because you were like, "Here's this blue," and I'm like, "Ooh, I'm going to use it on spaceships." I can already tell.
I should have given, while you were here the other day, I should have given you some of the purple that basically turns weird colors when you use it.
Right?
Like it's this one right here.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
it
I play
looks
with that.
purple, but you touch it, and all of a sudden, it turns brown. But then you get it onto the paper, and it's like this really dark, moody gray.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh, the joys of chemistry.
I'd play with that. It would be like the most bizarre thing. I'd have so much fun with it.
Yeah. I've been having fun writing a story about a child that was fathered by a Doulahan.
Okay.
So, if anyone knows the stories of Doulahans, it is a Celtic spirit that is what inspired the Headless Horseman of Sleepy Hollow.
Well, that works.
So, are these prints that you're doing right now, or are these stickers? What are they? What are we working on?
So I'm working on. I actually just connected to Bob over at Avanti,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, "Hey, can you roll off some postcards?" And he said, "Yeah, I can roll off postcards for you by Thursday." And he's like, "They're 25 cents a pop." And I was like, "If I sell these things for $2, I'd make $1.75 off of each one of them."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Can you roll some off by Thursday? Because that's when I'm going down to pick up cans and my comics."
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I could do that if you send them today. And so I'm putting some random postcards so I can just have some extra stuff on the table at lower prices. And Sticker Mule, I just ordered a whole bunch of buttons, which I did all in branded as Bellatrix Rising stuff. Just random buttons and stuff like that. So those will be $2 too.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives me a bunch of $2 stuff that's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be good. That's actually kind of what I'm looking for, is a bunch of $2 stuff
Well, if I
to go on the table, so that'll attract people to do, they'll just come over to pick up stuff. But I also think that if I do postcards in each one of these sort of in a different way,
mm-hmm.
like I do my epic battle postcards, so you've got Pikachu and Stitch, and like my watercolors of starships and stuff like that, that'll attract people who are not necessarily. Oh, he's got an earworm.
Mm.
So that's where I'm going with this anyway. Anyway, the long and the short of it is, yes, I am.
Well, I am going to attempt to do a short story of 5,000 words with this one that I'm working on. I'm already at 1,645 words
Gotcha.
type deal. So I need to get the rest of it done. Once I get that done, I'll just print it at home and then do that. And then I'll just print a bunch of them, stay up the night before, stitch them myself, and then sell them that way. Keeps my costs low.
Yeah.
Plus, I have a printer that prints only black now that I can essentially set up, have it print, and all that fun stuff, or I'll just print it on our main printer.
That was what I wanted to do.
So
Yeah, that works. And then Ken apparently has a earworm stuck in his ear. Poor Ken.
every single time I hear earworm, I just think of like an actual worm in someone's ear.
So, hey, Ken.
It could be worse. Ken, you could have this earworm. It's a SETI eel.
I know what it is. The first thing that came to my mind was wanting to scream the name Khan.
Right? This actually is a popped mold from the puppet that they used in the movie. It's actually from that mold. It was one of the extras that they made in case they screwed one up. And it's foam rubber, so it's bendy. But I don't want to bendy it too much because, of course, it was popped out of there in 1981.
Mm-hmm.
So probably shouldn't mess with it too terrible much. But still, it's my own SETI eel.
I'm surprised you haven't decided to, whatchamacallit, put latex over it, creating a new mold.
I mean, it is latex. That's what it is. It's already latex.
Yeah, but, create a new mold with latex mold compound and make them yourself.
Right? A whole bunch of SETI eels.
They wrap themselves around the cerebral cortex. This renders the person susceptible. Now that's better. And tell me why you're here. And tell me where I may find James Kirk.
I've got the is it Rowan Atkinson singing I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts in the Great Zazu and the Lion King?
I think that it's pretty sad when you're actually thinking that a SETI eel is more preferable than the earworm you have. That's a statement, man.
What are you thanking me for? I've got it.
Now everybody's got these things stuck in their head. Today's show is sponsored by
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
All right.
Some of them are big as your head. Big ones, small ones. Actually, when I was a camp counselor, we actually used to sing that song to the campers. And when we got to the point where it says some as big as your head, we would stop, choose a camper, and talk about the size of the camper's head. And this was indiscriminatory, so we always picked a different kid from a different cabin, one per cabin. There was about 10 cabins, so 10 kids were picked. We would just say things like, yeah, this one's a bit hairy, and stuff like that. And some people, while singing it, would still speak in weird accents that were definitely not British, but they were trying to sound British. It was really funny. You can thank Zazu, Rowan Atkinson, also known as Mr. Bean, people.
Mr. B.
Which,
I mean, that actually looks pretty decent out there.
what, the weather?
No, the NCC 117. Oh, you don't see my screen because like that. There you go.
Oh, okay.
NCC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it looks pretty solid. I didn't want to make it too dark because then I was like, it looks too fake if you do that. But I may want to darken it just a little bit. I have forgotten how to do that. I've forgotten the face of my father. Here we go.
Okay. That makes sense, Kane. I forgot on how I killed a man. Hold on.
I swear you just said I forgot how I killed a man. You know, sometimes my auditory processing stuff is not as good as it should be.
Well, first of all, you didn't mishear. I really did say that. And second of all, I'm writing a story.
All right. You know what? That's taking way too much effort. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to just start the next one. Because I like this Daedalus class one too. Dang it. Their declaration class, I mean. That's all right. The earworm that I have stuck in my head is because my wife has been practicing songs and on her bass, and so she'll play the same song over and over and over and over. And after a while, I'm like, I can't shake it.
If you would like to know on how I killed someone, folks, I had a marrow, which is a form of Celtic sea creature, whom is not very nice when provoked, pull a man into water because he ate a fairy offering and drowned him. Yes.
I actually really enjoy doing these. I should do more. I enjoy the watercolors. I enjoy working on spaceships. Oh. You could spell declaration correct. Or not. Who the hell cares? Oh. Okay. I have too many screens going. It's hard to see what's going on. Solar Mosaic called, and I ignored their phone call.
Hmm.
The solar company called. Oh, hey, look at that. I like that.
Cool.
I'm talking about Brent's work he's doing over there. Can you change the colors of the L cars? Well, I know it still needs to be worked on. The question is, maybe I can do this. Maybe I'll do Mom as a, because they made this as a cell, but she looks pretty cool without the cell part. I'm gonna take some of this. Not the watercolor, not this watercolor background though. Okay, good. Make sure you find the color combinations for the Titan, because those are cool too, as an option. If you need me to send you a example of Titan's stuff, I will. Titan's L cars. Yeah. Nice. Waiting for the Titans ones. Okay. Yeah, I think the best part about the Titans L cars is that they were actually designed by Mike Okuda, and they are Okudograms, as opposed to the other L cars. Hi, Tick Tick. Yes, somebody is going to be loved. Zot. Dotting. Yep. It is the way of the world here. She doesn't look happy either. She looks like you're about to get zotted good. All right.
Have you seen the new series on Hulu yet?
I have. I haven't seen the series, but I've seen the opening credits at least, which is great.
Way more colorful than the original anime.
Also true. Yes. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yes, they're using the manga. I agree. So Rumiko has such a unique style. And in the 80s, especially when they were, I mean, because it was all because it was taken over by Kitty, and like that entire style that got set up for the original anime for Urusei Yatsura got stolen for Ranma. And it was like, well, but I liked it so much better when it was the actual Rumiko style.
Well, that's one anime that if they redid, I think everyone would enjoy it being in the original style.
Yeah.
Because the style went all, kind of at one point, the style went all over the place.
Well, that was because they were farming it out at the time.
Yeah.
To, I believe, Korea.
Yeah.
Part of the problem. But yeah, somebody had said at one point in time that I should draw Lum because it would make for a good sell. And I was like, yeah, that's great. And then I did Lum because I can draw her in my sleep. And then it didn't sell. I was like, Meh. So I made a sell of Lum, and then nobody bought it. And I was like, well, that's fine. So
Lum is kind of like a little bit of a niche now.
Yeah, she's obscure. That's true. All right, well, that works for me. Oh no, that's kind of cool. Can you fire off a link? I'd love to see that. That'd be a mess. She's bigger than... That's what I'm thinking too. That's why I'm kind of, I mean, it doesn't matter. I love drawing. I'll draw Lum any day. Lum is one of my original, like, early day anime characters that I just love all the time. And I will always love Lum, and she will always be a beloved member of my universe. So even if she doesn't get a resurgence or whatever, I'm still okay with it. Maybe I should just do this. And just accept that she's not going to be quite all the way down to the bottom of this thing or whatever. Maybe I can just add on. I can do this all day. There we go.
I personally enjoyed out of everything, because it's much shorter of a series, Mermaid Scar.
Mermaid Scar.
I just like the fact that they have multicolored hair for the new reboot of Urusei Yatsura,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that they don't do it just with Lum, they do it with any Oni from the planet that she comes from. So her younger sibling, the very quiet sounding, very broken English or broken Japanese, whichever
Hey,
you're reading
I
in.
got it. It's all right. I know that the bot stopped you, but
Huh?
the bot stopped Tick Tick from posting. But I still got the link. That's all. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to say it before it ran off the
Oh, okay.
bottom of the what's it's. Because Tick Tick was trying to post something. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah, Kane's Nightbot is pretty aggressive. Which, sadly, is needed. And that's kind of aggravating to me as well. There. That way. Doesn't look so bad. There we go. Turn off your bleed safe.
Well,
Bot.
I'm looking at this, what you said, what you sent.
Yeah, actually, I was looking at it too. It's not actually that bad.
I mean, honestly, if I hadn't seen the original episode that this was from,
Right? That's what I was
I
thinking.
would probably say that it was just basically it looked like it was a little bit cleaned up, but not really great with the cleanup. But like any straight line that was originally in the series is now like squiggled. It's definitely, it doesn't look right, but also at the same time it looks so much like the original series that it's like kind of like giving me a Mandela effect.
Right? Like, did this happen? This must have happened sometime. We just didn't know it.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when when Rama and Shampoo fought like that.
You know, they didn't fight like. I mean,
They fought similarly from time to time when Rama, before she realized Rama switched from girl to boy
Mm-hmm.
and boy to girl type deal. Until she understood that, she basically was like, kill girl Rama, love male Rama.
Right.
So. I miss the days when they had the compendium of Urusei Yatsura. If you guys don't know what I mean, it's like the first 4 novels were in one book. I can never seem to find it anymore. It's 11 o'clock. It's reminding us.
Yep, it is 11. I've got Bill pizza to eat for lunch today. I'm all excited. I get so cool. I get all kinds of Bill pizza,
Bill has his own Bill pizza too.
right? But I am going to try to finish this first.
I got sidetracked because we were talking about Rumiko Takahashi.
Right?
Yes,
I-
Bill made pizza with sourdough crust and made it for Guy and Maya, and we had regular crust for Kai yesterday, and we sent them home with a whole bunch of pizza.
Yarg. It was wonderful.
And I have to make that flatbread so that I have it prepared for this weekend coming up as well.
Yep.
Is the show continuing, or was it?
No, I'm still here. I haven't finished this piece yet, so I was just going to keep going for a minute longer or whatever.
Okie dokie.
Because, I mean, I can finish this piece sort of thing, and then once I do, I can go get pizza, and then it'll be cool. But I figure if I don't sort of, say, hey, you either finish this or else, I will then promptly not finish it and feel really stupid. Why didn't you do that? Yeah, so. I'm feeling like this piece is going to take longer, though, than I think it will. So I may just go ahead and kill it off at this point and move on. So, all right. Well, because I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this guy in time. So we'll see. Anyway, okay. Well, that's all the time we've got for today. I'll see you guys tonight after Geek Tank. And so until then, keep your eyes on the stars, guys. Bye.